Hello Purple Army, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'll be doing another Prince double reaction. We're going to be checking out the songs The Ballad of Dorothy, Parker, and Strange Relationship. I had to look up who Dorothy Parker was. Apparently she is a famous American poet. I had actually never heard of her name before, but she's famous for her sense of wit, comedy, and observations on life and relationships. As always, I'm excited to check out more from Prince, but before doing just that, let's thank Rodney the Tuneful for making this donation request. And Rodney dedicates this one to all of those who have Sign of Times as their favorite Prince album. Now, let's jump in, starting with The Ballad.
Come on out here, Rhonda. Dorothy was a waitress on a promenade. She worked a night shift. Dishwater blonde, tall and fine. She made a lot of tips. Oh yes, I. Earlier, I've been talking stuff. Ain't nobody in the room. Fighting with the lover's past. I needed someone with a quicker wit than mine. Doctor was fast.
Referencing her quick wit.
I ordered, let me get a fruit cocktail and a pizza. Dorothy laughed. She said, sound like a real man to me. Kinda cute. You want to take a bath? Do you want to bath? I said,
Like, imagine if that's how dating worked, just in general. Hey, you're cute. You want to take a bath with me?
I'm leaving my pencil.
Oh, you hear these strings? Very gentle.
Sound like a real man to me. Mind if I turn on the radio? G. My favorite song, she said, and it was Joni sing. Mama Gay, she said, ooh, Emma's calling. Can't be as cute as you thought Parker was. Cool.
We gotta go back to hear that. It's like notes between notes, but there's like a delay too. Oh my god. Oh my god. And against the actual crash cymbals in the back. Now the percussion coming from the keys. I mean, we can obviously hear how impressive that drumming is. I wish like the average person knew how impressive that was, because I know, like, sometimes like I'll show Prince songs to people who have never heard Prince songs, and they'll like make the statement or ask the question, like, why is the rhythm so chaotic? And it's not a wrong question to ask per se, but the thing is, it's controlled chaos. All of what's being played, even in this song, it is very particular. And if you actually were to sit down and learn how to play this, you would realize quickly it's not random. It is all bite-sized phrases appended onto one another in a fashion that makes it feel so fluid, even though from a musician standpoint, trying to learn something like this would take at least me hours to be able to thread it all together. There's so many differences in this kind of drumming versus like the standard thing you would hear in a 4/4 band. These micro delays, the additional notes and the subdivision changes. Now the switching of the instrument now to the keys. Unreal. Oh my gosh. I love this feel. Super jazz bar vibe.
Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood.
Wow, the that effect. Wow. That is a cool song. I gotta say though, it is unclear to me whether or not he's actually referencing the writer, Dorothy Parker, here, or if it's just the name that he's using here, because the only reference I really noticed to Dorothy based on what little I know about the writer is that she has quicker wit than mine. So maybe it is a reference to her, but in the end, he's kind of treating her in this story as the night waitress. So maybe it's just like the name that he's using for Dorothy Parker here, rather than the poet and writer Dorothy Parker. But I could be totally wrong about that. Let me know in the comments below. It's a fun song for sure. I like the storytelling that happens in a lot of Prince tracks. It sort of reminds me exactly of the storytelling that we saw in the Sign of Times concert. has that kind of jazz bar mood. The night is late. It's a bit noir in moments, and then of course that jazz piano that just takes over my brain, as well as yours. I assume does wonders for me. But that was a fun one for sure. Again, let me know about the meaning in that one, about whether it's Dorothy for real or some other some other Dorothy Parker potentially. Let's jump into Strange Relationship.
WMPG on the stereo now.
Has a brighter sound already.
I guess you know me well. I don't like winter. Seem to get a kick out of doing you cold.
Oh wow, that's a bar.
Ooh, what the hell? The over surrender, baby. What's this strange relationship that we hold on to? Honey, I just can't stand to see you happy. More than that, I hate to see you sad. No, no.
I just can't stand to see you happy. That's a crazy line by itself. But more than I hate to see you sad, I think brings us back home.
Honey, if you let me, I just might do something.
Wait, does it bring us back home? Let me think about that again. I just can't stand to see you happy more than I hate to see you sad. Why am I having trouble interpreting that? I don't want you to be happy is the first line. More than I hate seeing you sad. So he actually wants her to be unhappy, which is I guess why he's treating her coldly and like asking her what's wrong with you for like constantly surrendering to me. Strange relationship. Yeah, I agree, Prince.
Honey, if you let me, I just might do something rash. Yeah. What's this strange relationship? Ship. Ooh, you took my love, you took my body, baby. Took all the self-respect I ever had.
Great beat in this one.
Took me for a ride, yo, baby. I'm sorry. Love me, sugar, the more it makes me mad.
It is a strange relationship. The more you love me, sugar, the more it makes me mad. It definitely feels like one of those like attachment style / like dysfunctional relationships where it's like I hate you means I love you. I don't like that. I like it when it's normal relationship.
Oh, it makes me mad. I just can't stand. I can't stand to see you happy. More than that, I hate to see you sad. Oh, no. If you let me, I just might do something rash. Yeah. What's this strange relationship? Ship. Don't. Y'all feeling me? Don't. I bet you wish this was a movie.
Oh my god, the bass.
Then you could rewrite my every line. I'll take all the blame, yo baby, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't like the way you were, I had to make you mine.
Wow.
I can't stand it.
I didn't like the way you were. I had to make you mine. You're not a person to me. You are the object of my control. That's so scary because people do this in relationships all the time, right? They don't want you. They want what they want from you. There's no connection there. It is just a relationship with the self at that point.
I had to make you mine. I can't stand it. See you happy. Oh, you know what? I don't want to see you sad. If you let me, I just might do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm about to do something in here. Jump on the bone, strange relationship. that you can't live without you.
Not with you, not without
Do
you.
you know? Do you know what it's all about? It's all about. Oh yeah. Tell me you feel me tonight. Oh, Indianapolis, you got to feel this rain and chill on the road. MPG on the radio, just chill. Ooh, you're killing me with that bass run. Just jam. Come on, y'all.
Killing me with that
Just
bass.
jam. Woo! Bass and drums. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Bass and
Clap
drums.
your hands.
Love that combo.
Oh, Rhonda, you're killing me with that bass. You're killing me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, like that. I like that, but I gotta switch up the groove on them. On the one. We ain't through with y'all yet. Hit me, John.
Yeah, that is an awesome song and a mighty strange relationship, to use its namesake once again. I don't think there is like a perfect, like, how can I say? You know how there's like that universal kilogram that exists somewhere in like Switzerland, that's how we determine what a kilogram truly is. I don't think there is an equivalent of that for what a perfect relationship looks like, but certainly what Prince described here is a strange relationship. And it's kind of weird because you can enter into these like crazy patterns of behavior that like reinforce one another. And I kind of learned about this more in my like recent history of like, call it 2.5 years or so. This whole positive feedback loop of behavior trigger. My behavior, for whatever it is, may trigger a feeling in my partner, for example, where that trigger comes from could be from a multitude of reasons. Just let's insert some kind of generic trauma. So my behavior, even if it's very innocent, triggers them because of their past or whatever, and then that trigger results in some other behavior. And now that new behavior of theirs then is a trigger of mine, and then that trigger forces me to reinforce my prior behavior, and then we just go in this endless loop, which takes the shape of infinity. Let me think of a good example to explicate that. Imagine just like texting, for example. Like, if I'm feeling sad one day, it could be unrelated to the relationship. I just may not text all that much, and then that triggers like a fight or flight feeling in my partner, and then they're like, he's not texting me, he must hate me, I'm going to distance myself too. And then that's the behavior change. They got triggered and the behavior's changed, and they reduced their texting. And then now I'm not receiving texts back from them, and then I'm like, whoa, they hate me, I'm not going to text her back either. And then you just end up in this infinite loop. It's important to try to recognize cycles like this because they manifest in so many different ways. Some of grander scale, others of smaller scale, but they can result over time in these strange relationships. Because does it have to be the case that this person that Prince is with surrender everything to him? No, it was their choice to do the surrendering, but once you enter these loops for a long enough period of time, it just feels like the status quo, and it becomes hard to even identify where those patterns exist. It's a very tumultuous situation for sure as it relates to strange relationships. So I'm sure many of you all have experience in those, but let me know your perspectives about both of these songs, Dorothy, the Ballad of Dorothy Parker, as well as Strange Relationship, and the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to make a request yourself, you can always do so by clicking the first link below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.